What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and to another video. So today's video will be completely different than my other videos. A couple reasons for why I'm doing that. Number one, I'm in between a lot of different builds and editing a lot of different videos right now, and I don't have anything quite ready on the build. So in order to keep up on my uploading schedule, I decided to do a quick video on these lights. Reason number two, it is not light enough in here. A lot of times when I'm editing my videos, I think the lighting just is not good enough. I've been wanting to put new lights in for the longest time, but I couldn't find any that had a direct plug. I know a little bit about electricity, but not enough to rewire my entire ceiling. And also, that's not something that I really want to spend the whole day doing right now. So I found these lights here. These are Sunco utility shop lights, and these can be daisy chained directly together. So there's 12 lights here all together. You can link 4 up into one plug-in, and they plug directly into an outlet. I've already got outlets in the ceiling for the lights that are up there now, as well as those air filters. So I'll use some of those outlets to get these up. So this will be a real quick video on these lights. I'll show you how you link them together. I'll show you how you can put them up. And most importantly, I'll tell you if it lights this place up or not. So enough talk, let's get into the video. So these lights are bundled up in a 2-pack. So each one that you see here is actually 2 lights. And right off the bat, one thing that I really like about these is that they're made of a flexible plastic type material rather than glass. I'm really good about dropping things, so it's nice to know that these will be a little bit more durable than if they were glass lights. Anyway, all you have to do is directly plug it in, and then there's a pull chain that will turn these on. So these can be linked together or daisy chained together up to 4 lights at once, like I said. And a cool feature is that you can turn on individual lights on the same chain, or you can turn all of them on at once. So to put these up, you'll have a couple different options. They come with the hardware that you'll need to put these up. So you put this S-clip into a slot on the light, then you hang a chain with an eye bolt. Or if you have open exposed beams like I do in part of my shop ceiling, you can just wrap the chain around the beam. There's also a keyhole slot on the back side of each one. And the easiest way to do this, if you're going to use the keyhole method, which is what you'll see me doing here, is rather than try to hold the tape measure up while you're on a ladder in the rafters, just go ahead and mark the distance between the keyhole slots and then cut a scrap board or a stick that length. That way you can use that board as a consistent measuring stick rather than trying to fumble around with the tape measure while you're on a ladder. After that, all you have to do is bolt the one screw into the rafter and then use your measuring stick to mark the other hole, put the other screw in, and then you can just pop the light up there, which will fit directly on those screws in the keyhole slots. So just a quick note, I am in the middle of trying to finish insulation as well as an actual ceiling and about 5,000 other things in my shop all at once. So this is meant to be a temporary solution, and I am well aware that I need to get my ceiling finished up eventually. So that first set of 4 is now up in the ceiling and installed, ready to be turned on. Pretty easy install overall. Those keyhole slots could have been a little bit bigger, but if you use a board for measurement like I did, that makes things a whole lot easier. So this is what it looks like without them on, and this is what it looks like after they're on. So first impressions on these things, these are pretty good. They give off a lot of light. It's not so bright that I can't see. It doesn't really affect my eyes, or there's not a glare or anything, but there's definitely a considerable amount more light over top of my workbench, which is exactly what I wanted. So I've got to put the other 2 sets of 4 up. They'll be somewhere over on that side of the shop, so there won't be as much light in one area, just like here. I kind of want to spread it out all over so that it'll be bright everywhere. So I've got a lot of other builds coming up. Hopefully the footage will look a whole lot better with this light. And just as a little bonus, I'll show you a couple quick shots of me working on something on the bench before the lights are on and then after the lights are on. Okay, so here it is. It's definitely way brighter. So I put the other 4 up over the main part. These 2 here are right above the table saw, so that should bring a bunch of extra light right there. The workbench is super bright. The only thing I don't like about it is that where they're not, like over in this corner or over in that way, it makes that look kind of dim. Clearly there's no lights there. So overall, that was pretty easy. I like the lights where they are. There's obviously a lot more light. Hopefully this will be better lighting for my videos. So I'm sure you could tell in the video, but I still have a lot of insulation to put up. I need to put the actual ceiling up. Then eventually I'll redo all the lights, all the electric, everything. But for right now, this was a good temporary solution, which is exactly what I wanted out of these lights. At the time of making this video, I think these were about 150 bucks for 12 of them. I only have 8 of them up right now. I will put those other 4 up farther over in the other corner, but I have to get back to work on the other projects for now. So for maybe an hour to an hour and a half with filming, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Hopefully these things hold up. I'll try to post a review on them in the future at some point in time, but that'll be it for this video. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this content useful. Hopefully you enjoyed something a little bit different. And now that we've got the lighting fixed, let's get back to woodworking. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay tuned for more content.